It is January 31st, which means only one thing, that we have something brand new that released today. GIGABYTE RTX 4080 Super AERO OC card. So GIGABYTE actually hit me up and they were like, we want to send you out this 4080 Super to look at, benchmark, test, all that good stuff. And I was like, let's do it, because this is the first GPU that a partner sends me to make a video about. Super exciting. So let's go ahead and unbox this GPU, take a look at it, and go over some of the key specs that this 4080 Super AERO OC card has. Empty. Right when you open the box, you are greeted with this GIGABYTE pamphlet that has like instruction manuals, how to install it, warranty information. So they let you know, hey, we got you. And there is the card. Pretty big card. I gotta say, pretty big card. But let's take a look at what else is inside the box before we actually get this GPU out. Now, GIGABYTE does hook us up with these sag brackets. They are in a satin, kind of like a chrome look, so it is matching the theme of the graphics card. Mounting hardware for your sag bracket, and a 12-volt high power connector to 3 8-pin PCI Express adapters. But this is what we've been waiting for. Let's go ahead and take it out of its protection wrapping. And here is the 4080 Super AERO card from GIGABYTE, the OC edition. Really nice all white card. Now you are getting some of the things that you loved with the AERO 4080 on this 4080 Super, such as the WindForce cooling system, which is an alternative fan spinning of 310mm composite fans. So you have better cooling performance. Now you're also getting a metal backplate on the backside of the GPU, and it's not only for aesthetics but also for protection of the card, because pretty sturdy. And you're getting your 12-volt high power connector tucked in right there between the metal backplate and the front of the card. Now the cooling works really cool because this has a large copper plate, so it directly just tracks the heat to those heat pipes and just cools down your VRM and your GPU die. Now it may not be a fully RGB card, but it does have the same RGB on the AERO logo right here on the side of the graphics card that you can actually change with RGB Fusion on the GIGABYTE software. And looking inside, you got the same heat pipes. It does have a large copper heat sink, so you are ensuring that you're cooling that die with other essential components inside the GPU, so it can make things a lot better when it comes to thermals. How does this make it different than the 4080? This is actually cheaper than the 4080 by $100 of their AERO version, because that one was $1199. This one is $1,099. As far as performance goes, this is using the 8103 die. Only difference is this is the 8103-400, so you're using the entire die. Now this is using 10,240 CUDA cores versus your 9,728 on the RTX 4080. We can also see that the super cards have a memory clock speed increase of 23 gigabits a second versus the 4080, which was at 22.4. But it's got the same memory size, which is at 16 gigabits a second, and using the same memory type, GDDR6X. Now it is going to be really interesting to test this card out, throw it up against the 4080, put in the test bench, and see what kind of performance difference this really gets. I also do have a lot of white PC components that I might just have to throw this in with and do a complete new build. You'll just have to stay tuned.